take a walk on the woo-woo side with me. My name is Michelle Douglas and I am on a mission to help you to step into your power so that you can create the life you desire. Visit me at empoweredlifeprograms.com to learn more. Hello beautiful people. Today I'm going to be talking about my favourite topic in the whole entire universe, which is manifesting. So in particular, we're going to be talking about manifesting with the help of the Akashic Records, and we'll come back to the records themselves in a moment, but I just want to first touch on what manifesting is. So to manifest an intention, you must be in alignment with the vibrational state of having whatever it is that you desire. So if you're not creating what you want, it's simply because you're not yet in vibrational alignment with whatever it is that you want. You've not yet aligned yourself with that vibrational state. Now you may be thinking you're doing all the things and that is all well and good, but if that intention is not yet in your life, it's because you have not yet shifted into that vibrational state that aligns with whatever that goal or intention is. So how do you align? It's easy. It's through aligned action. Now that might sound simple, but I know personally, and you probably know this too, that knowing this information, while informative, isn't really very helpful on a practical level. What I want to know is, how do I take aligned action? I want to know exactly what I'm supposed to do to get into that vibrational state that's congruent with whatever it is I want so that I can have whatever I want. So let's get back to the Akashic Records and we'll go a little bit deeper here. What are the Akashic Records? They're pretty much just like an energetic database, kind of like Google. It won't tell you what to do, but you can search specific search terms to receive specific information about your soul's journey. There's all sorts of information we can pick up from the Akashic Records if using the correct protocols. So you've got to make sure that you know what you're asking for in order to get the information out. It's just like if you go into Google and say, so what do I need to know today? You're not going to get much information that's useful, okay? So really important there that you know what you're doing when you go in there. And when I take my clients through, I'm actually guiding them through that process. As I mentioned earlier, they won't tell you what to do, but they will give you information that will help you to decide the best course of action. And this is why I love the records so much. There's other information that the records will tell us, such as who you are at the level of the soul. And this is really important for understanding what types of actions are most likely to bring the most positive results for you. Another thing it will tell us is the actions you took in the past, some of which you are repeating in a different form, but with the same energy now, that are blocking your success. It will tell us other lifetimes where you embrace the vibrational state that matches your current intention. Now, this is really key. It also tells us what that vibrational state looked like and what patterns of actions you were immersed in during that particular lifetime that created that state. From there, we can determine how to translate those other life actions into current life actions and implement those to get you into that vibrational state required to manifest your intentions. How cool is that, right? It also looks at specific blocks and restrictions. So, for example, you might have had a vow of sacrifice or something like that, which is basically you were forced into a marriage that you didn't want to be and you went through with it and you stayed in the marriage until you died. So you perpetuated this sacrifice energy throughout your entire life in that lifetime. And there could be times in this particular lifetime where you are doing a similar thing. You are literally sacrificing yourself to make other people happy instead of you making yourself happy. So there's little things like that that will come up. So you can have the best mindset and attitudes, and you could be reciting inspirational affirmations every day, and you could be doing all of the energy work in the world, but if your actions are not in alignment with the vibrational state that you wish to achieve, then it will not happen. It cannot happen. So how you get into the vibrational state with the help of the Akashic Records is through my program, where we spend a day in there. Well, it's not really a full day. It may be between 4 and 6 hours, but we take breaks in between because there's a lot of information that comes through. So in the full Akashic Records immersion process, what we do is look at your soul record first. We look for any blocks and restrictions. I guide you into the Akashic Records to address some of those blocks and restrictions and see if we can, the best way to describe it would be to repattern those or reframe those situations to align more with who you are at the level of the soul so that you can begin taking aligned actions in this life. The most powerful part of this process is where we look at what your intention looks like. We make sure that's an intention we can actually work with for this process. Not all intentions will work with it. What we do first is identify it. Will the intention be something we can work with? If we're happy with that, I then guide you into the Akashic Records to identify a lifetime where you were in a congruent vibrational state with the desire you want in this current lifetime. And so once we get you into that lifetime, we have a look around and we determine exactly what's going on for you in that particular lifetime. And then we bring that information back to the present so that we can integrate it into your current life and come up with some aligned actions that are in alignment with not only that vibrational state, but obviously your intention as well, so that you can manifest it. So right now I have the Aligned Abundance Breakthrough, which has been tweaked to incorporate this Akashic Records work into it because I think it's extremely powerful. And it allows you to see firsthand what the best course of action might actually be for you, or what vibrational state you need to embrace in order to manifest whatever it is you want. So head over to the Aligned Abundance Breakthrough page on my website. Have a look in there. If you have any questions, please reach out. But I look forward to working with you in this transformational process.